I'm a go-getter.
It's the Goalgetta podcast with Jay Black. He's on a mission to change the world. Success is the only option.
Goals give direction. Goals will save your life. Listen to me when I tell you this. When you're tired of being tired, that's what change will occur in your life. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You are who you surround yourself with. I need you to change your environment. So instead of going to a concert, let's go to a seminar. Yes, invest in professional development. I need you to change your circle. If you're gonna think big. Adapt the go-getter mentality. My mindset is, since I'm here, why not be the greatest ever? This is a win-win situation. Since say you don't make it to be the greatest ever, you'll just be known as one of the greats. It's about creating separation. I got your back. Ride with me. Success is the only
this ain't typical, go get a podcast with Jay Black. It's a special edition. But let me put my laptop away. Okay. All right. We already prayed. Let me stretch real quick. Feel good. Okay, now let's do it. I'm ready. What up, world? Yeah, it's your boy Jay Black. Every day I'm grinding the greatness. I'm a go-getter. Let's get straight to it. I'm excited. Yeah. So welcome to the Goalgetta podcast with Jay Black special edition. I got my guy Jerome in the building. Before I get to him though, I gotta talk to my people. My current listeners, new listeners, everybody. Okay. Now, it's very, very important. Y'all know I believe that thoughts are powerful, words are powerful. Let me say it again. Thoughts are powerful, words are powerful. Now, I got to start this off like this because somebody told me the other day, and it wasn't a big deal until I realized that they said they listen to the podcast a lot. Okay, so as we all know, it can be a very, very dark, cold world. So this exercise that I want you to do every single day is very, very important because I need you to be the first person to speak life into yourself. That way you're prepared mentally to go out and conquer your day. So when you first wake up, I need 3 positive thoughts. 3 positive thoughts. I'll share one of mine. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Okay, now from there, you should be going to the restroom, brushing your teeth, washing your face. If you're not, that's a problem. Okay, now while you're there in the restroom, that person you see in the mirror, I need you to speak positive affirmations to them. I need you to point. And I need passion. Now, it's first thing in the morning, so a lot of y'all might, if you got kids, you might get in trouble being super excited like me. So that's no excuse. Passion, I can be quiet and still be passionate. So I can be, I'm a winner. I am great. Or I can be, I'm a winner. I am great. I just need that passion. You need to be passionate about your life because it's your life. You only got one. So live it to the fullest. So I need you to speak life into that person you see in the mirror and say it with passion. I am great. I am a winner. Success is the only option. Now what you're doing is mentally preparing yourself to go out and conquer your day. Because as you know, people are going to tell you what you can't do, but the only voice that matters is God's voice. So once you give you the vision, lock in, and woo, you up to the races. Okay, so make sure you're doing that every single day. Okay, now, my guy, Jerome. I called him a living legend. You know what I'm saying? Some people see him, so he can't see where other people see. So yeah, he's a living legend. So we're going to get into Jerome. First off, I want him to tell where he's from. I want him to talk about him as a husband. So introduce yourself as far as that, and then his company's involved with, because he's so low key, y'all have no idea what this man is doing. So okay, Jerome, let's talk to the people.
Well, hi world, how everybody doing?
Oh, real quick, not to cut you off. Yeah, I said he's a husband. Yeah, we're changing the narrative in the community. We're marrying our queens. Okay, go ahead.
Right. Grew up on Howard Street, North Side. Played at Patterson Park. Went to Harris Elementary. Went to Jennings, 8th grade. Went to Litchfield. Went to Firestone. Graduated. Went to college. Played a few years. Played ball, basketball, and football in college. Was blessed, right?
Right.
Got out of college. Played a few years professionally arena football. That was a blessing too. Learned a lot.
Right.
Went back to school. Got my graduate degree. Graduated from with my BA in sport management, and then went back to school later, some years later, and graduated.
So right there you're hearing, I just want you to highlight student, athlete. Okay, go ahead.
Right. It's important.
Very important.
Without education in sports, we wouldn't be talking today. I truly believe that. I went on, got my graduate degree at the University of Akron, sports science and coaching, with a minor in sport administration. From there, started coaching. Well, I was already coaching.
Right.
This is my first year in like 13 years really not coaching. But out of those years, I've coached 10 on the collegiate level, 7 as a head coach for women's basketball, and currently I have a nonprofit, Guys and Gals Community Partnerships Incorporated. Our major program, our signature program, is coming up this Saturday in the Hoop for Coops.
And we definitely get deep into that.
We have Wakanda Experience that's coming up July 20th. We got another date, an event coming up that I don't want to give out right now.
Okay.
For various reasons.
Right.
But I teach at the University of Akron, Wayne College. I've been blessed. Exercise science, wellness technology, wellness department, exercise science, wellness department. And just do a lot of things in the community. I'm a case manager, qualified behavioral health specialist with Families First, Health Services, new agency that I started working with. Just doing things in the community, man, just helping folks, helping the youth, helping adults, just like how I was helped. You know, just God put me in this path and this journey, and I'm gonna walk it, and doors keep going, you know, keep opening. So
I want to jump in right there. So even though with all that, like you said, that's a lengthy resume, and you've done a lot, achieved a lot, but that doesn't, just because you've done it don't mean you had to come back to your city and give back. So that you giving back, where did that come from and why?
Well, the golden thread of living in the universe, you know, from God is to give back. It's not what you do for yourself, what you do for others. So, you know, you learned that from being at Mount Zion, you know, Baptist church, growing up, where, you know, me and Coop was ushers. You know,
right.
we was junior ushers, did mission trips and everything. So you learn servant leadership,
right,
in various different capacities from the church and also playing at Patterson Park. You know what it is. You know, the motto is, if you don't believe in yourself, no one will believe in you.
That's right.
But, you know, as a team, you believe together.
Right.
You play your role. So just watching my mentors, you know, just listening to my father, watching what individuals do. And you know, some people just kind of gravitate to that type of work in life. And, you know, I think God's hand is on me.
Right.
You know, I've been praying since I was a little kid. I've been praying some of the same prayers since I was a little kid. So, and things has been going well, relatively speaking. You know, so I'm gonna continue to do them prayers, and as I get older, I'm gonna mature. But
as you see right there, prayer is the foundation. Something you've been doing since you were a kid, and don't be afraid to pray. Prayer is the foundation, but the key thing is to put action behind them prayers. And that's something he's been doing. That's why he keeps leveling up, And I want to highlight something. The big reason I brought him here today, he's doing so much, but it's a very, very important event that's going down Saturday at East Hoop for Coop. You know, RIP Coop. I want you to talk about who Kenyatta Cooper is, Jr. is, and why. Because at the same time, it's a lot of people that die every day. Things happen, but people don't do what you and Irel are doing. And this is grown. So let's rewind back to when the tragic event happened,
right,
and what made y'all even think to do this.
Right. Well, you know, it's interesting because when I first got to Wayne College, coaching, Coop was one of the first people I spoke to.
Okay.
And I was telling him, like, I'm at Wayne, man, they got me coaching, you know, and Coop breathes life into you.
Right.
Man, Coop is he'll make you feel like you the $1 million man after talking to him. And so I was speaking to him about playing ball in college. He was telling me that he felt that he missed his opportunity. And I was like, no, come on down the way and play, man. Like, I'm like, wait there.
Right.
And so that happened. So fast forward, you know, he had graduated, right, on that Saturday, and he died on that Wednesday.
Wow.
He was already accepted to go into graduate school that fall, social work. So he was about to be, and by this time, he would have had his master's degree too.
Right.
In social work, helping people. And that's Coop's heart as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Coop worked out religiously, played ball all the time, was a specimen. We worked out a lot. You know, we used to always when we were working out, he would take me through his workout, and I would take him through my workout, stuff like that. So as you got older, he kept working out. He kept being active within the gym in that Ball Street community. So, so me and Coop actually spoke about high blood pressure. It was funny, right? So I was coming out of Popeyes. I was coming out of Popeyes on the north side.
Popeyes. So you think Popeyes or Church's Chicken?
Popeyes.
Popeyes?
Yeah.
You ain't, hold on, man. That was
Popeyes.
too quick a decision. You got to think about that longer than that.
No, that's why it was a quick decision.
All right, I think I'm going with
For where I'm at, it's Popeyes.
Okay.
But I was coming out of Popeyes. I want to say Coop was riding down Howard Street, and he seen me. Hey, we pulled in, and we were talking. We talked right there for about an hour, right? And he told me he had high blood pressure. Right? He told me I had high blood pressure, and he told me that they had prescribed him, some medicine. However, African Americans in health don't mix because of the history for most part, especially males.
Right.
And the studies and the things that they have used as it relates to African Americans, And Coop and I myself, we were super conscious to that. So Coop was like, well, I eat decent. I work out all the time, so I'm gonna try to do this, by myself. I ain't know nothing about high blood pressure because I ain't got it, or didn't have it then, And so I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. And then a couple weeks later, I mean, this wasn't even a couple of weeks later. This was maybe a week and a half later, because it was the week before he was about to graduate. So it had to be within a week to a week and a half before he passed, because it was a week before he was graduating. Because I was commending him on, graduating and sticking through, being an example.
Right.
And so he passed away. He passed away, playing basketball at the Barberton YMCA. They said he was like in his third game, and then passed away. So what it did was it shook a lot of people.
Yeah, it definitely shook me, because I know actually we're at the Faith Place in the media room. My last conversation with him was actually here. His fiance at the time went to this church. So we actually he came for an event here, and we was talking with Coop, man. The thing about Coop, he's very outspoken, so he said something, wait, Craig, we in the church. He's like, man, I respect you. So this is what I feel, So I'm like, Coop crazy, man. I got to respect it, what I'm saying?
Cool, man.
Yeah, but Coop is cool. So it was like, wow, because I know how great of a shape he was in.
Yeah.
So it definitely shook me, because I'm like, wow.
And he was knowledgeable.
Yeah,
he was super smart.
Right.
And when we talk about Coop, when we flash back to when we were young, I mean, growing up, Coop was one of the fastest. Out of our generation, he was one of the fastest. He was straight A's, one of the smartest. First person to dunk that we knew in the 7th grade. Right. Just athletic, we knew Coop, but when he passed away, my first thought was, man, who done shot my dude and stabbed my dude, man? That's just crazy.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And Mo was like, no, man, homie had a heart attack. Man, for real?
Right. That's what I was
like, yeah, man, had a heart attack, bro. And so, on the Bake Shaw, said a little while ago, but that whole idea of the Who for Coop came from a conversation that me, Nyrell, and Lo was having, and we was just like, we was just with the homie. Like, that's crazy. And then Lo like, man, we got to do something for the homie. We got to do something for the homie, man, for real. You just bring the brothers together, bring everybody together and hoop. Everybody know who hoop with him. So it's like, yeah. And he said, call it the Who for Coop. He's like, all right, cool.
And that's right there I want to highlight, because it's a lot of times just conversation, communicate, you get the people, you don't realize that them was just seeds, planted. And then if you water them, you just never know what to sprout up. And now he's going to jump into what sprouted up. It's just crazy, because this Who for Coop, yeah, we get together and hoop in his memory, but now it's a men's health care.
Right.
So it's educational, and it's very important for the African American community, because we don't, definitely for us men, go to the doctor like we should. So let's continue as far as that aspect.
Okay. So the first Hoop for Coop was a couple of days before the funeral. And we had it at Summit Lake.
Right.
In the ice.
It's the Goalgetta Podcast with Jay Black. Stay excited and connected. www.jblackinspires.com.